Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about some very rare Lincoln pennies with high value. Some could even be worth up to $1 million. These pennies are special because of mistakes or how they were made, and collectors really want them. If you have any old pennies, you might have a hidden treasure. So, let's check out these rare coins that could make you serious cash. The first coin we're talking about is the 1963 D Mint Mark SMS Lincoln penny, which can have a value of around $14,000. This penny is very rare and special, mostly because it was made in Denver, which is shown by the D Mint mark on the coin. Unlike regular pennies that you find in your change, this coin comes from a special mint set, or SMS, made only for collectors. These SMS pennies were made with extra care and have a shiny, mirror-like finish that makes them look much better than everyday pennies. The value of this 1963 D SMS penny comes from two main things: how rare it is and how good its condition is. Only a limited number of these coins were made in Denver that year, so they are hard to find now. Because of this rarity, the value can be very high if the coin is well preserved. When a coin is in good condition, meaning it doesn't have scratches or wear, the value can increase a lot. That's why collectors pay big money for coins that look almost new. The 1963 D SMS penny has Abraham Lincoln's face on the front, like all Lincoln pennies, along with the words, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty." But it's the coin's shiny surface and sharp details that make it stand out and add to its value. If you think you might have this coin, it's very important to have it checked by a professional who can grade it. Grading means a coin expert looks carefully at the coin's condition and gives it a score. The better the grade, the higher the coin's value usually is. It's rare to find this 1963 D SMS penny in everyday change because these coins were mainly made for collectors, not for spending. Still, some people may have spent one without knowing what they had. So if you see a penny that looks shinier or different from normal pennies, it's worth a closer look. Remember, the coin's value depends a lot on its condition, so don't try to clean or polish it. Cleaning can damage the coin and lower its value, even if it looks dull or dirty. Instead, keep your coin safe in a special holder or case to protect it from damage. There are many websites and experts that can help you learn how to spot this coin and figure out if it's real and valuable. Checking pictures and reading guides can make it easier to recognize a genuine 1963 D Mint Mark SMS penny. So, the key to getting the best value from this coin is knowing what to look for and taking good care of it. Because only a few were made, and they look so special, collectors are willing to pay a lot for a well-preserved 1963 D SMS penny. If you ever find one, it could be worth thousands of dollars. That's why it's a great idea to check your old pennies carefully. You might have a rare coin with real value sitting right in your pocket. The second coin on our list is the 1966 No Mint Mark SMS Lincoln penny, and it's very rare. Most pennies have a small letter called a mint mark. This letter tells where the coin was made, like D for Denver or S for San Francisco. If there's no letter, it usually means the penny came from Philadelphia. But this 1966 SMS penny is special because it was made without a mint mark when most of these coins had one. That makes it really hard to find. SMS means special mint set. These coins were made especially for collectors, not for regular use. They were made with extra care, so the pictures and letters on the coin look sharper and clearer than normal pennies. The surface of these coins is also shinier, almost like a mirror. So, they look very different from the pennies you usually see. Most 1966 SMS pennies have a mint mark, but a few were made without one. The ones without the mint mark were not supposed to be made in large numbers, so only a few exist today. That's why collectors want them so much. If you have one that looks almost brand new, it can sell for thousands of dollars, sometimes as much as $11,000. This penny shows Abraham Lincoln's face, like all pennies since 1909. It also says, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty." But the shine and clear details make this coin stand out from others. If you find this coin, it's very important not to clean or polish it. Cleaning can hurt the coin and make it less special to collectors. Instead, keep it safe in a plastic holder or a coin case so it stays in good shape. To know exactly how special your penny is, you can get it graded by an expert. Grading means someone who knows about coins will check it closely and give it a score based on how good the coin looks. The higher the score, the more people will pay for it. It's very rare to find this coin in everyday change because these special mint set pennies were mostly given to collectors. But sometimes people don't realize they have one and use it like a regular penny. That's why it's a good idea to look closely at any old pennies you find, especially if they look shinier or different. There are websites and coin experts who can help you learn more about this coin and show you pictures so you know what to look for. Knowing what makes this coin special will help you spot it. The 1966 No Mint Mark SMS Lincoln penny is a rare treasure. It was made with extra care and has no mint mark when most did. Its mirror-like shine and sharp details make it easy to spot if you know what to look for. If you ever find one, it could be a very lucky discovery. So remember, always check your pennies closely, you might have something very special hiding in your pocket. The third coin we're looking at is the 1972 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. This coin is special because it has a rare mistake called the double die obverse error. This means the words on the front of the penny, especially Liberty and In God We Trust, look like they have been stamped twice. The letters appear doubled or blurry, which is not normal. This error happened because the metal die used to stamp the coin shifted slightly during production. This small misalignment caused the double impression and makes this penny very interesting and valuable to collectors. The value of a 1972 no mint mark penny with this double die error can be quite high, up to $3,300 if the coin is in good condition. Condition is very important because coins that look clean, shiny, and without scratches or wear are worth more. If the doubled letters are easy to see and the penny is well preserved, it becomes rare and valuable. But if the coin is worn out, dirty, or cleaned badly, its value drops. Cleaning a coin is not recommended because it can damage the surface and reduce the coin's value. To keep its value high, it's best to store the coin safely in a plastic case or coin holder that protects it from damage. If you think you might have this 1972 penny with the double die error, the best thing to do is get it checked by a professional coin grader. Grading is when experts carefully look at the coin and give it a score based on how good it looks. The higher the grade, the higher the value of the coin. Many collectors look for this error because it is rare and adds uniqueness to a common coin. Since these pennies were made for regular use, they can sometimes be found in pocket change. That means you could find one without even knowing it, so it's a good idea to check any 1972 pennies you come across to see if the double die error is there. If it is, your coin could be worth thousands. This penny has the familiar image of Abraham Lincoln's face on the front, just like other Lincoln pennies. But the double die error on the words makes it stand out. The letters, Liberty, and, In God We Trust, look like they have a shadow or double print behind them. This small error is what gives the coin its value and makes it a favorite among collectors. The 1972 no mint mark double die penny is a great example of how tiny mistakes in the minting process can create rare and valuable coins. If you find one in good condition, it's definitely worth having it examined by a coin expert. In summary, the 1972 no mint mark Lincoln penny with the double die obverse error is a rare and valuable coin. Its value can reach as high as $3,300 depending on its condition and how clear the doubled letters are. Always be careful when handling such coins and avoid cleaning them. Keep them safe and get them graded by professionals to understand their true value. Whether you are a coin collector or just someone who enjoys finding rare coins, this penny is a great treasure to look out for. So next time you see a 1972 penny, take a close look at the letters. You might be holding a coin worth a lot more than you think. Moving on to the 1969 no mint mark SMS Lincoln penny, which can have a value of around $10,000. This coin is very rare and special, and its value comes from a few important things. First, the no mint mark means it was made in Philadelphia, where pennies usually don't carry a letter. What makes this coin stand out even more is that it is part of the special mint set, or SMS. These SMS coins were made only for collectors and not for regular spending, so they were struck with extra care. The coins have a shiny, mirror-like finish and very sharp details compared to the usual pennies you see every day. Because only a small number of these 1969 no-mint mark SMS pennies were made, they are quite rare today. This rarity is one of the main reasons why collectors are willing to pay a high value for them, especially if the coin is in excellent condition. The value of this 1969 no-mint mark SMS penny depends greatly on how well it has been kept over the years. If the coin is clean, shiny, and free of scratches or wear, its value can be very high, up to $10,000. Coins in such mint condition are the most sought after by collectors. However, if the coin has been damaged, cleaned incorrectly, or shows signs of wear, the value will drop. Cleaning a coin yourself is never a good idea because it can remove the original surface and damage the shine that adds to its value. The best way to protect the coin and keep its high value is to store it in a plastic holder or a special case designed for coins. This will keep dust, moisture, and fingerprints away, preserving the coin's appearance for many years. To truly know the value of your 1969 no-mint mark SMS penny, it is a smart move to get it professionally graded. Grading is when an expert looks closely at the coin and scores its condition using a standard scale. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin usually is. Since these coins were made for collectors, they are very rare to find in everyday change. However, some people might accidentally spend them without knowing what they have. So if you ever find a penny that looks shinier and more detailed than usual, and it has no mint mark, it's worth having it checked by a coin expert. Knowing the coin's grade and condition can help you understand its true value, which in some cases can be as high as $10,000. This penny shows the familiar face of Abraham Lincoln on the front, along with the words, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty." But what makes the 1969 no-mint mark SMS penny different is its special mirror-like finish and very sharp design details. These features make the coin very attractive to collectors. Because only a limited number were made and because so few have survived in great condition, the value of this coin is very high compared to regular pennies. If you find one of these coins, it could be worth thousands of dollars, making it a true treasure for anyone who collects coins or even just enjoys finding something rare in their pocket change. Always take the time to check your old pennies carefully, because you never know when you might discover a coin with a $10,000 value hiding right under your nose. So, there you have it, 5 ultra-rare Lincoln pennies that could be worth big money. Always remember to check your change and keep an eye out for these valuable coins. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with fellow coin enthusiasts. Until next time, happy collecting.